Hello and welcome back to BioShock Infinite with Perfectly Calm Gaming.
If you guys remember last time, Elizabeth was a bitch, and then this black lady was a bitch, and then there was another dude who was a bitch, and...
People were just being dicks to us this fucking recording session.
Yeah, I don't know why. We're just like, I'm assuming like a mercenary dude at this point.
I think we're a private investigator.
Oh.
But he got in deep with some sharks.
What is her problem?
She thinks I'm a murdering psychopath.
Oh.
She's not wrong. Get me down. There we go.
Gotcha. Oh good, handyman. Don't you have stuff on that makes you better against them?
I don't think I have it on right now, but I do have stuff.
Wee. Roll sharper. Wow.
I would be shitting.
I would probably have blacked out, pissed myself.
Well, thanks to this bitch.
Hey,
she
thanks.
actually does care about me.
Wee.
Hey, I'm slipping.
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. Dwight.
I'm slipping.
I made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton should be a walk in the park. What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. You're also my only means.
Yeah, we're a thug.
Where did the handyman go? Just, ow, my hand!
Ah!
I forgot that I got stabbed in it.
Oh, God. Go to Finkton and find the gunsmith.
You are a means to an end.
Wow,
Yeah, she's being a bit of a bitch.
you are being,
Ooh, 5.
ooh.
Okay, let's try it. Every time I've used 5 or more, it's been shitty, but...
Let's do it.
Yours.
What's in here?
Is it fucking empty? Oh.
Oh, the gear.
Yes, I know that. We've used them. Increased throttle and braking control.
On Skylines.
Taking it, but not using it. And a silver bar.
Alright.
Whatever. It's fucking...
Whatever.
Whatever.
Gear's pretty sweet, though.
Oh, I probably should have started equipping that one that has the handyman stuff on it, actually.
Yeah. I thought you already had. I guess not.
No, it's not that one. Ammo advantage?
No, it's probably going over the vampire embrace one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Melee kills give you health. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, melee kills no longer give me health, although I kind of forgot that I had that,
Yeah.
so I hadn't been using them that much. Whatever, your cake gives me health.
Yeah.
So
okay.
fuck you and your family.
Oh, shit.
Whatever, I just took his son's cake. And you.
What,
And he got his clothes. Fucking,
what a loser.
what a filthy pleb.
Oh. It's time to go to Finktown.
So, last episode we were talking about least favorite controllers.
Yeah.
And like emulators and shit like that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite console before like Xbox and that shit? So basically like Sega Genesis,
okay.
Super Nintendo, all that stuff.
Probably the actual...
Here's some cash.
So if I was to go probably actual favorite just because there was like a ton of games that I played on it. Probably Nintendo 64. I didn't play the NES or the Super NES when I was a kid. I had a Genesis and then I went to the N64. Genesis obviously is great because it's, you know, was my first gaming system. I literally played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with my dad. So that's how I got into gaming. So
Whenever you have like a moment that's bonding with family regarding video games, that's always...
that's the big one.
Yeah, that's kind of why Zelda was such a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Because it was like super family oriented. Because like my mom would be playing it with us, my sisters we'd take like turns and we'd try and figure it out. Because video games were still pretty new at the time, so like all the puzzles and shit, you're like, nothing seemed obvious at that time.
Yeah.
Shit now it's like, yeah, I can expect this gonna happen. It's very formulaic.
Yeah.
But back then it wasn't in the slightest.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, so I would play that, and I'd play Sonic Spinball, and I played the...
Sonic Spinball's awesome and terrible at the same time.
Exactly. And the Jurassic Park game. I'd play those three with my dad all the time. So,
Yeah,
That's
my
the
dad
first.
hated games.
Yeah. And then we got when the N64 first came out, someone at my dad's work just gave my dad an N64 and said, take it home to your kids.
Nice.
So then we got an N64. And then, yeah, I played way more games on that, but way more.
Yeah,
Like-
see, like in my daycare, they had an N64.
Yeah.
And like whenever they went on vacation or something, I would ask to borrow it, and they'd let me because they were nice people. But yeah, I didn't get my own N64 until quite a bit later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this, I don't know if it basically was a daycare. Well, it would be a daycare. I just didn't know if they called it something different. But they had a Genesis, and so they always had, I don't remember, it was like a Mickey Mouse game where you like went through time. And it was really sweet, but I don't remember what it was called, and I can never really find it. Because apparently there was quite a few Mickey Mouse games on the Sega Genesis.
Mickey Mouse games
So,
for every console.
yeah. So those were the two big ones. So yeah, I didn't play like an NES or a Super NES until I was probably like 16.
Well, I had a Super NES when they were still kind of new,
Yeah.
and oh fuck, I played the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of torn between N64 and Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because Super Nintendo has a lot more like games that I just played a shit ton of,
Yeah.
but N64 has Zelda, my favorite Zelda games.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so torn between it. I'd probably have to say Super Nintendo in all honesty though, because a lot of N64 games are garbage,
This is true.
and a lot of them don't hold up.
There are a lot of good ones, but there's a lot of them that just like, the problem is like 2D will still look good.
Yeah,
But 3D, if it's not, 3D can look so bad.
so bad. A lot of people say that they can't play Zelda because of just how bad it's aged.
Yeah.
I can, purely nostalgia. But
Yeah.
I can understand them.
And for me, like, unless it's like absolutely like, basically it has to be to the point where like it makes it unplayable.
Yeah.
So like I'll still play the old 3D N64 games even though they don't look that good because I know that it's not just about looks, people. It's about what's on the inside.
Yeah.
So. But
I don't know.
yeah, no. So like really, like my first ever Mario game was Super Mario 64.
Really?
Yeah, and then after that, like, I think my next one was then Sunshine, a little bit. And then after that, it wasn't until I was like 16, 17, and I actually played Mario, like the original one.
I didn't play the original one very much, even though I had it.
Yeah.
But I played Mario Brothers 3 a lot with my sister,
Hmm.
and then I played Super Mario Brothers World a lot with various other people.
Yeah, so like I didn't play any of those until I was 16, 17, and one of my friends had like, I don't know, was it just called Super Mario All-Stars, where it had like all the games on like one...
I have that.
Yeah, so that's when I played the originals.
Yeah, that's the best way to play them, because they're all like updated
Yeah.
graphics.
Meanwhile, I played my first Sonic game when I was like 5 or 6.
So you were one of the guys comparing the Sonic to Mario instead of Mario to Sonic.
Yeah, because I never played Mario until I was older. So
Yeah.
for me, it was Sonic's the gaming icon because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
That's what my dad introduced me to. And
See, one thing that I want to find people who can keep up with me on Mario, because I love playing co-op on Mario, where you essentially take turns, but you do have like your own character still and like your own shit.
characters'
But
own lives.
yeah, but whenever we get to like the further levels, they always die immediately, and then I'm pretty much stuck doing all of it, and they're just watching me, and I'm like, unless they're totally okay with watching me, then I feel like kind of a dick. But like I want to find someone who is as good at Mario as I am.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not good at Mario, but I'm perfectly okay with watching.
Yeah, but it still feels like kind of shitty. 'Cause what if there's like a level that I just don't like, and then I'm stuck doing all
Doing
of
it,
them?
yeah. Yeah, because I'm not good at... The only one I was good at was the Super Mario Brothers 2, which wasn't even an actual Mario game. Really.
Yeah, it was like Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah, I was good at that one.
I'm not good at that one.
I actually beat that one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. I was never able to beat it. Granted, I didn't put
See,
that
I
many
have
hours into
I
it.
have like certain games that I've beaten that are like, oh, that's impressive, you beat that. But then there are like other games that I have that it's like, really, you couldn't beat that?
Yeah, well, it happens. Sometimes you just lose interest.
Yeah. So like for like a lot of people, like Mario can get harder like in the later levels, but most like a good majority of people who are like classic gamers can beat Mario. It's just like one of the things that's just like you can do it. I can't even get past, like, if I was playing by myself, like, I don't even think I could get past, like, the second or third world.
Well, Mario's all about reflexes, right?
Yeah. But you'd think I'd be okay with that because I played Sonic. And Sonic was super fast, but you had to make sure you were doing
Sonic
jumps and
was
shit.
super fast, but a lot of the time you just didn't. It played itself. A lot of the time it did. I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of it did.
So, I don't know. Yeah, there's certain ones, but, like, I beat Battletoads.
I've never even played Battletoads.
Yeah, so I beat Battletoads. I beat Mega Man 2 on the original Japanese difficulty without a continue.
I don't even remember which Mega Man games I've played.
I've played very little.
I have Mega Man
And the
X.
strange thing is that I'm only good at Mega Man 2. Like, I've tried the Mega Man X games, like I think X4 and X5, and
I love X1.
I've never played X1, I want to.
I have it on Super Nintendo.
Oh, damn. Yeah, but I've only played X4 and X5, and I was no good at them.
I've only played X1.
But yeah, Mega Man 2, I can get through it, pretty much every single time without a continue on Japanese difficulty.
I've 100% X to the point where you get the Hadouken,
Sweet.
and it one-shots everything in one hit, but the only problem is it's a little bit difficult to use sometimes.
Yeah.
Plus you have to have completely full health to use it.
Yeah. So, but now I'm also trying to think, like, what games are coming out that I'm excited for?
I don't know, but Super Mario World was my favorite Mario game until Super Mario 3D World came out, and that became my favorite Mario game.
Huh.
Because it's fun, it's well made, and it has a lot of charm.
Yeah.
Super Mario World was the first game that had like Yoshi in it,
Yeah.
and I love the music and the graphics of it, and it's just fun to play.
Oh, you know what? I lied. First Mario game I ever played was not Super Mario 64. It was Yoshi's Story.
I wouldn't even really consider that a Mario game.
Yeah, that was technically my first Mario game ever. Crying Baby Mario was my first introduction
yeah.
to Mario.
I have that game on Super Nintendo, and I didn't beat it mainly because I was doing this one level, and then the boss is one of those things that like you stomp on it and it becomes a bunch of different little enemies.
Yeah.
And I beat it, but one of the little enemies glitched into the wall.
Oh.
So yeah, I couldn't actually beat it,
Right.
and then I didn't even go back to it.
Yeah, so, that also leaves a really solid question. Where the hell does Mario go from where it's at?
I was saying that Super Mario Maker is genius, but it's probably the death of Mario.
Because,
Where can you go from making your own Mario games and playing other people's Mario games?
especially because, like maybe if they had only put in, like, the classic graphics.
But no, they put in the
like,
newer ones
They
too.
put in everything.
They can't make another side-scrolling Mario, is my opinion.
Yeah, like,
what
it's
can
done.
they possibly do with that?
And they've already done Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So
What are they gonna do next? Like Super Mario Universe?
I
Super Mario Underworld Adventure? I don't know.
don't know.
Super Mario Sunshine was kind of like that.
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine 2?
Super Mario Sunshine 2.
After all these years?
You know, they could, actually. They could.
Yeah.
They definitely could.
It's one of those cult classic ones, though, isn't it?
It is.
Because it doesn't seem like it's super popular, but...
It didn't age well. No, it's not popular. A lot of people, most of the people that I was friends with growing up, that I would like talk to them about it when it was popular, said it sounded dumb. They're like, why would I just want to clean things? And I'm like, okay, yeah. You
Yeah.
clean a lot of stuff in Mario. But for some reason, it's just fun.
I just like spraying the ground and then using it to...
Slide around?
Yeah.
Just do his little belly slides like a penguin.
Yeah. Which, by the way, was my favorite part in Super Mario 64, was the penguin races.
I hated them. I hated them so much. Mario 64, my favorite part was just being able to wall jump.
That was pretty sweet.
I've not tried playing that game in a long time, and I bet it
I've
has
seen
not
people
aged well.
play it, and it just doesn't look good anymore in the slightest.
No, it didn't look good when it was new, let's be honest.
And to be honest, I don't really want to grab the DS version of it.
Because apparently it's easy as
Yeah.
fuck.
I just...
I feel like that game is just... that game should just remain in my memory.
I feel like the only place Mario has to keep going is to keep making Mario Karts and Mario Parties.
And Smash Bros. Maybe. Although the guy that makes them doesn't want to anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
He didn't even want to make the new Smash Bros.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they offered him a lot of money.
Fair enough. So there probably won't be another Smash Bros. Game.
No, that's why I think they were doing all the DLC then bailing.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, so then I think it's going to be just parties and carts.
And the party games have been ruined too.
Yeah.
I tried playing the newest one and it was fucking
Oh, and they'll
awful.
probably keep making the Olympics.
Yeah, probably.
Mario vs. Sonic at the Olympics.
But you know what? I think that's going to end our episode for today. So, and I hope you enjoyed our conversation about Mario. And,
Whoa.
keep calm and game on.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.